All right, here we go. So we are playing a 2,000 point game, and we are playing Star Strike. And Adam, why don't we start with your army? What are we looking at?
All right, so this is going to be my Nova list. I made some slight changes.
Okay.
Instead of 20 Reapers, we got 10 Reapers and 10 Blade Geist. I just want to see if anything different happens.
Okay.
So these guys are usually like my skirmishers. I'll usually like summon them off the board, and they'll just run in and ram into crap and like clog up stuff. They're pretty solid. This is gonna be my Knight of Shrouds for the game. It's a genie from the 3D printer, but for tonight it's gonna be that. These guys, I don't really know their playstyle because I've never used them before, except for like a 500 point game. But they're really good.
We'll see how they do. And then what do you got over here?
Got Lady Oleander, who's massive with the buffs and spells. Like if you're too close, she does a lot of spells. This is the bandsaw. They get a ton of buffs. The chain rasps just like really demolish crap, but in this I don't think it's gonna be as effective because of the fact that there's a lot of different units spread out all over the place. Guardian of Souls brings back D6 guys every battle shock phase. Pretty straightforward. He doesn't really do much else than that.
Do you have 2 Vampire Lords or 1?
1. The Vampire Lord can spend a command point to add 1 to these guys' attacks, so that really helps him out.
Yep.
These guys, I don't really like these guys, but I just need them for the battalion. They don't really do much.
So you're proxying that other vampire for another Geist or whatever?
Yeah, what's called Spirit Torment.
Okay.
And then we got 2 pairs of Spirit Hosts. These guys kind of like clog stuff up, but they're like tanky damage dealers, but their damage is like kind of swingy because you need 5s and 6s to get stuff up.
Okay.
And yeah, that's the list. And then I got my Endless Spell, which is the Shyish Reaper, and I've actually never used this before,
So we're proxying the other one for that, okay. And what's your battalion that you have?
The Condemned. This makes it so these are all the buffs that my Chain Rasp have tonight. They have the Condemned, which means that they get to reroll all failed hits. Then they have, if they're close enough to the Vampire Lord, they get added 1 to their attacks. And just a normal ability for them in general is re-rolling failed wound rolls of 1 because there's 10 or more.
Okay.
So they're going to be very good if they can lock into stuff, and hopefully they will.
All right. And then you are fighting me. I'm going to be bringing my Kharadron Overlords list, so I'm going to be doing it's a Barak Zahn Skyport, and I'm doing the Escort Wing. So a lot of this is covered under 1 battalion, but I've got an Ironclad. I've got a Chemist down there who's going to have Spell in the Bottle. I have some Thunders. I've got 2 units of Engine Riggers, and then I got 3 units of Sky Wardens back there. My General is the Dirigible Suit Engine Rigger, or Engine Master, whatever it's called. And then I have 2 Gunstock gun haulers over there. And that's it. All right, and we're doing Star Strike. Let's roll off to see. I guess we haven't even deployed yet, so we'll roll off to see who deploys. How many drops do you have? Do you know?
I think it's like 10.
Oh, okay. 3.
Alright, well I know for sure what will last, so I'll choose for you first.
Okay. Okay, so we've deployed, and I deployed first, so I'm going to make Adam go first. But this is basically how you deploy against your line, right?
Yep.
And then mine is a little easier. Mine's set up like this. Definitely guys and boats and all that good stuff. And we're about to go. All right, let's do it. All right, so this is the end of turn 1. This is what the board is looking like right now. So Adam came up and he kind of ran up and just started taking board dominance, basically.
And you know,
and I thought I was being clever by having you go first, but now I'm kind of like scared to get up there because if I don't get a double turn, you can just rush in and start.
Yeah, I feel like your shooting phase was very ineffective. I'm sitting here thinking, well, he has no shooting, so I'm just going to chop him up, right?
That frickin' 4-up save and then the death save makes my shooting neutered. Like half my shots don't go through just because of the no rend. It's crazy. So my shooting was way less effective than it is with like corn or something. So I did not kill. I did kill one unit. The what are those guys called?
Late Geist Revenants.
Those guys over there.
So
and I did get my spell in the bottle out on the table. So that's there.
I'm gonna try to dispel that.
And then also our Star Strike came down at 28 inches, so right in the middle of the board, basically. And now we're about to roll off for turn 2.
All right.
Ready?
I
got 4. I got 4. I will take the double turn.
Damn.
All right.
Yep.
See what happens. With the intro. Okay, so we are between turns now. I just finished my turn. I did get one
turn.
Yeah, I finished my double turn, but he's very resilient to my shooting. So I'm sitting on 1 point because I was able to capture this.
But the spell damaged you quite a bit.
It did. It took out multiple guys. And then, so this is now 2 games in a row where that spell hurt me as much as it hurt the enemy. I think it's partly it's just my placement, but still, there's not much else I can do with it. But he wiped out 1 unit of Sky Wardens. He killed another Sky Warden over there. But I'm definitely thinning out his bandsaw attacks here. But now we're going into his turn, and I'm definitely in range for him to just friggin' run me over. So let's see what happens. I'm definitely going to be using my Ether Gold here for rerolling saves and stuff. So, okay. So we have a terrible moment happening here where Adam's Ghost popped up at 9 inches and then successfully got more than 10 on a charge. So they're getting a free attack. I did have Sky Mine, so I did kill one of his jerk ghosts. But now he's about to do his free attack. Let's see how this goes. I have 5 wounds on this unit.
Hitting on 3s. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8 go through round of 1.
Oh my god. 8 go through. I need 5s. Ooh!
You got 4, 5.
So 3 went through. I'm still alive.
At 1 damage.
One guy dies, and then actually 2 guys die. 1 guy stays alive. Oh well, Adam. All right, so what's the deal? I mean, you kind of finished your crappy turn.
Alright, so I just like decimated a bunch of the guys up here. These guys are like in a stalemate for now.
Yeah. Oleander's apparently untouchable. And then you're surrounding my boat over here, and you got the points. So we're tied up on points, but man, you are just cleaning my clock right now.
Hopefully, I can get a double turn for.
So, well, and the new coins came down, the new strike, so that's yours. Mine came over here, so we're all kind of still somewhat in the middle of the battlefield. And now we're rolling off. Ready? Let's see what happens here. Oh, God. Oh, and you got a double turn. This is this is probably the game. This is probably the game. All right, let's see. Okay, so I am conceding. We just finished my turn. I did charge in with boats, did a little bit, was able to clear out some stuff, but I'm just not able to take stuff. I basically got things contested, and I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up, and we're getting pretty decimated all over the board, right? So one lesson learned for me is your Nighthaunt, because of the ignoring Rend, they're pretty resilient to Kharadron Overlords.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm shocked. Now, granted, I did have some bad dice tonight. I will say that
true.
my dice were not great.
My dice are pretty, like, 4+ friendly the entire game.
They were good. They weren't crazy good. Like, your dice weren't amazing.
Yeah.
But my dice were awful.
Yeah.
But
They really do.
but it is shocking how without just the Rend being gone, just snuffs out so much of my shooting. It really does. It's kind of crazy. So it was a good game. Really, really entertaining and smart game. So good game. I concede. Nice job. And that's that.